Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, 7th verse.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyuttanamadharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glanihi bhavati bharata. As I said the other day, around 108 different translations or interpretation, understandings of the sutras landed on me. I wanted to define these technical terms in this verse clearly. Main technical terms in this verse is dharma, adharma, srujamyaham. Keeping yourself open for all the possibilities is dharma. Please understand. Keeping yourself open for all possibilities, whether the wealth or health or enlightenment, fortune, all the auspicious things in the life, keeping your possibility open, keeping the being open for any of this. Sometimes I have seen people losing just because they are not open, just because of their narrow ideas. Sometimes even if they understand, they cannot put their foot down immediately. The decision making, they may need to encounter the life, few people. So you seal the possibility. Let me define, please understand this word once more. Keeping all the possibility open. That's the first thing. Second, not postponing or delaying, shutting the possibilities down because you cannot encounter, face certain situation. Just yesterday I was talking about one disciple who asked me that I want to be your Meera. I can see the whole difficulty in that person is the difficulty to face the immediate situations, encountering the immediate situations. So just that person has to put up with the flow. Many times I have seen human beings put up with the flow of life or the social flow because they do not keep themselves open to the possibility, or they are afraid to face, encounter the life situation immediately if they keep themselves open. I can give you 101 example. Health, wealth, transformation. Keeping the belief, trust that possibility is there is dharma, flow of life. Unfortunately, by and by you start believing the possibility itself does not exist. Believing possibility for further progress does not exist is defined as Rahu in astrology. Whenever your muscles have lost the faith it cannot recover from the disease, it is Rahu. Just yesterday, I was telling to one of my ashramite, whom I am healing, I said, I'll heal you, I'll cut through this whole pattern and biomemory, but visit one Ragu temple. There's one Ragu temple, very famous Ragu temple near Kumbakonam. I said, go and have darshan in the temple and come back. Because that energy field removes your strong negative faith. When you shut down, no, transformation is not possible for me, you are suffering with Rahu. When you shut down, wealth is not possible for me, you are suffering with Rahu. When you shut down, health is not possible for me, you are suffering with Rahu. Shutting down the possibility is adharma. I told her, go and see the temple in Nageshwaram and come back. Whenever you shut the possibility, you suffer with Rahu. Suffering Rahu and Guru are complete opposite. Guru keeps even small possibilities open. Shutting down any possibility, shutting down any hope is atheism. Keeping all hopes alive, even if it is false hope. Understand? All hopes lead you to hopelessness, not because they are false hope, to lead you to reality. All hopes lead you to hopelessness, not because hopes are false hopes, but to lead you to reality. Hopes, by its very innate intelligence, lead you to reality. So keep all the hopes alive. Keep all the possibilities alive. See, every worship, everything is a possibility. Krishna says very beautifully. Even though there are some people who worship things which is not described in Agama, don't disturb their trust or faith. We believe and we live. We be, live. We believe and we live, we be. We be, we live, we believe. Vedic tradition. Which has a great heart to encourage every possibility and hope. All possibilities are like sprouting plant, just coming out, budding. It should be treated with a lot of love and respect. Every hope, every faith, every trust, every even little hope should be kept alive, encouraged, enriched. That is dharma. Very beautifully, Manu is describing. I'm spending a lot of time in reading Manu's laws. I'm reading now 6th book. 6th book is the rules and regulations he describes. He gives for spiritual people, ascetics, monks, sadhus, paramahamsas. I'm going through so beautifully. He has kept the possibility for updating alive. Very beautifully, he describes who all can gather together and update whatever he wrote. Upgrade. Very beautifully describes. Very honest way of keeping the rules alive. If I can create at least 10,000 people of Kashmiri Pandits' DNA structure and at least 100 people of the Manu's caliber, the Sampradaya which I create will live forever, will never die. And this possibility for enlightenment in the Kali Yuga will be revived and kept alive as a living stream forever. All this Sangha meeting, everything, I am only sowing the seed of each one becoming Manu. In Akada, this is morning 5 hours. By yogic body and Vedic mind, I am sowing the seed of all of you becoming Kashmiri Pandits. And through the Sangha meeting, I am sowing the seed of all of you becoming Manu. I want all of you to become Manu. So that this spirit is kept alive. And each one of you create set of rules and regulations on your own when you become head. To tell you honestly, I am not interested anybody living in this one campus more than 5 years. If you live here for 5 years, by then you should imbibe, fill yourself. Your mental setup should be settled in the dharma. Means all the decisions you make should be from the transformed understanding. Then you should be staying in different places and creating a beautiful communities around you. Carrying this Ananda Gandha means bliss flavor. And evolving a beautiful Sangha. Very responsible, highly original, means independent. Just yesterday I called the structuring people and described just 2-3 things. Except human trafficking, no other rule should be unchangeable. Please understand, there should not be human trafficking, means anybody going with anybody. That is the destruction. Other than that, no other rule should be a solid rule. Everything should be a flowing guideline. Only anybody going with anybody destroys civilization. Other than that, nothing destroys a civilization. A civilization never gets destroyed. Other than this one rule. I also said very clearly, for our civilization, only this one rule should be unchangeable. This cannot be altered by anybody. Other than that, nothing should be like a solid rule. Everything should be like a fluid guideline, which they can bend, alter as per their responsibility. First 100 people understand this spirit and evolve a group of responsible, committed individuals. That is enough. After that, no need for any rule. Just 100 people. The DNA programming of like Kashmiri Pandit happens, that's enough. That's enough. Then living this dharma will just be like a lifestyle. It will never die. It will never die. How much ever the dharma is preached all over the world, possibilities are shut down, closed all over the world, dharma will never die. Just if the 100 people, that's all it takes. Because each person whose all decisions are from the transformed inner space inspires thousands of people. Other than no human trafficking, no other rule should be solid. Because whenever you create a solid rules, some possibilities gets shadowed. The possibilities gets unexplored. See, because I am born and brought up in vegetarian family, the possibility through the animal sacrifice, some energies can be awakened, was never explored by me. Only after this Karupar Puja I realized. Of course, I am not going to promote it. But at certain places, like a medicine, this can be used. Like parihara, this can be used. I am neither going to promote it, nor going to make a rigid rule banning the animal sacrifice. I am just going to leave the possibility open. I am telling you, by the rigid rules, the many possibilities getting explored gets stopped, banned. Whenever the possibilities are shut down, hopes are reduced, I happen to open and fill everybody with all hopes, awaken all the possibilities and all the hopes.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.